Let's see. All right, we're working again. Hell yeah. All right. Yay, troubleshooting. Woohoo. Okay, we look like we are working to me. What are we doing today? I'm dredging up the last tiny little bit of energy I have. And we are gonna play some one-page rules Star Quest. Because this just came out and it's awesome. And huzzah, the rules are totally free, which is super dope. And as you can see, it's literally one page and then you do everything else on the app. Now there are printed versions if you don't want to use the app, but I think the app is cool, to be honest. As a person who builds things like this, like professionally, their app is phenomenal, and I will say this every single time I use it. It is really good. It is responsive, and it works well, and it looks well, and it does everything you'd like it to, theoretically. Like, it's really good. So yeah, we're just basically going to use the app. So I've got my board here all set up. My fun fun time board. That's apparently caught on a cable a tiny bit. Let's fix that. All right. Now it's hitting my dice tray. All right. And there we go. Fun spinny fun board. 2x2 mat. They say you probably should play it a little bit bigger, but I really like my spinning 2x2 mat. I think it's really fun. I think it works well on stream, so that's what we're going to use. And I've broken out my Dead Zone terrain for it, and one of the new mats that I got for Dead Man's Hand, and hadn't gotten to use yet, because I just thought it'd be fun. So pretty fun, pretty good time. My computer keeps telling me my camera's on as a notice. Please stop that. That's obnoxious. Please stop. I know the camera's on. I'm using it. Thank you. Anyway. So, let's look at this sucker. So there's a really nice tutorial for this that kind of walks you through what to do. So you start off by creating a hero, and this is just like regular one-page rules, Grimdark Future, like hero creation. So you're going to pick them and pick their class and pick their skills and pick their gear and all that kind of good stuff. Really nice, really simple, walks you super nice and through it. It's good stuff. So I've got two characters. I have this guy who's going to be my sort of leader character. There he is right there. He is what's called the workers unions under the hive gangs, I think they're called. Basically the Necromunda, right? This is the Necromunda equivalent. It's still just spamming me with the camera on pop-up. Stop. Fucking stop. Windows 11, you piece of shit. Thank you. I know the camera's on. Okay, I don't know how to get it to stop doing that. That's really fucking obnoxious, though. Ay. God, Windows 11 is fucking garbage. Anyway, so yeah, so this is my leader. He is part of the worker unions. He is an aspiring unit leader with a sawed-off shotgun, which is kind of like that weapon there in his left hand. You can see he's got the cool holster for it on the back there. And his special rule is that he's got a doggo. So he's got a doggo. The doggo lets him do like a special attack, essentially, and it lets him do this warning cry thing, so enemies can't set up within 12 of him. But that's not mega useful for solo play. But to be honest, I paid the points for it because I wanted him to have a doggo. The doggo didn't really get a model, but I wanted it like, I don't know, it's like a token that he has it, which is cool. And then our other guy is this double pistol guy here. And double pistol guy here is essentially a medic. Hello! He's got this big magic murder bag there, so I thought he would be a cool medic. And his special ability is the fact that he has a heal, essentially. That's pretty fun. So, if we go back to this sucker, I can say that, yeah, so I got these. We're gonna tell it to continue. I'd have to, and then it is going to take me over. Oh, no, we don't want to edit the hero. Okay. All right. Let's actually skip this because I set that up last night. All right. So since we got our guys set up and we have our alien hive set up, this is going to use any list you want to make, and it's going to randomly grab models out of it. So if you have 100 points of Tyranids, you put them all in a list, and it's going to randomly grab models for you, which is pretty awesome. So we're going to start a new mission. I want my heals and my boss. I'm going to tell it next. I'm going to tell it I want to fight Tyranids. And I'm going to start a mission. Okay. So. Let's figure out where we've got. Okay. So these are the cards for my characters, right? And if they become afflicted or they become crippled or something, I can go ahead and do that here. I can also discover a search token as well. I set it to difficulty 1, and they have 0 units in game, 35 available, 35 total, which is pretty cool. So kind of as I play, I can go along and fill this out, and it's going to give additional stuff that I don't need to manually do, which is pretty sweet. I was hoping it would give the like generate a mission thing. I was hoping it would do that, but I guess you kind of have to do that outside of the mission, outside of the app. That kind of sucks. I was hoping it would do that. All right, let's see. There's a campaign builder. That's the one we want. Okay, there we go. Building campaigns. We've got structures, shop, difficulties, successful missions, failed missions. All right, objectives and rewards. Roll for random primary objective. That's what we want to do. All right, so where's the table for primary objectives? There we go. Let's see what we get. Let me pull a dice out. Oh, as I spill them everywhere. Ah. All right, these cool like kind of rainbowy ones. They're gonna be my dice. All right, let's see what we got. We got 1 through 6. Huzzah! We got a 1, which is clean sweep. The center of the table counts as the AI goal. When the last model from the first wave of reinforcements is killed, it drops an objective marker within 1 inch. Heroes may use a skill action whilst within 1 inch, and if they pass the strength test, the marker is removed and the objective is completed. Okay, that's cool. That's nice and easy. So some enemy in the first wave is gonna have that. Okay. After the primary objective is completed, set up a random secondary objective at the end of the round. Increase alertness. Okay. Okay. Cool. 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 And then we have our progression system. Enemy deployment. Enemies will be deployed. Sentries before the mission starts. We're going to deploy some. And then we're going to do search tokens. On setting up a table, you must place D3 plus 2 search tokens. Okay. let's see what we got. Roll in. We've got a 5, which is 3, so we're going to set up 5 search tokens. And I'm just going to use some dice for that. Let's see. On a 1 to 4, place a token at the center of the table quarter within 6 inches of the table quarter. On a 5 size, you pick the quarter. Okay. Let's see. Well, I guess we just roll a die for each one. So first one is a 3. So I guess I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess. So that will go here in the middle here. And then the next one is 6. I'll put that one here. Next one is another 6. What happens when they're too close to each other? Well, we'll just put it over here. And the next one is a 4, which is a 2, so we'll put that over here in this debris. And the last one is another 6. I'll put it here in this plant. That sounds like fun. Okay, search deployments are done. We're not going to have any hazards or anything like that. After sentries have been deployed, number each table corner. Okay. On a 5 to 6, you may pick which table corner. For our allies, okay, before the mission starts, deploy a wave of enemy units. Let's do that. So let's go ahead and generate a wave. All right, so I'm going to have a unit. I'm going to have a Psycho Grunt and 3 Shooter Grunts. So let's me grab those. Okay. Sorry, I didn't show that off. So there's this button here that says generate wave, and then it just tells you what's going to be in the wave, which is pretty sweet. So we're going to have 3 of these guys that are going to count as being in one unit, and then one of these guys who's also going to count as being a separate unit, which is pretty fun. Yeah, so that'll be pretty cool. All right, so now we need to figure out where they're going to go. Also, I'm going to turn on my other light because it's actually a little dark in here today. There we go. Oh! Okay, let's see. Let's figure out what where these guys are going to go. All right, so we're going to need 2 dice. First group is going to go on a 6, so I can choose where they go. The second group is going to go on a 2, which means they're going to go over here. So we'll say the second group is these guys. Right there. And the first group, we'll go ahead and put them over here. We'll say he's over here nibbling on whatever the hell that dice is. Also, I'm going to grab some dice out, and then I'm going to move my dice tray, because otherwise it's going to keep catching everything. Sorry, one sec. There we go. Tell you, man, playing games by yourself is a challenge. You have to like do everything, and it, surprising number of things that go into a tabletop game, Okay, we should be clear to spin. All right, now we can spin. We're good. We're good. Okay. So we got all of our dice, we got all of our guys. We now need to figure out where our heroes go. So let's go back and look at the instructions for that. Let's see. Our heroes, do they get set up the same way? 1 to 4, place the heroes within 6 inches of that table corner. Okay. And I guess these guys should just go in the middle, right? The center of a random table quarter, number each quarter, okay. And then reinforcements come in from the edge. Okay, that makes sense, because the sentries are already there, essentially. Okay, so let's do deployment for our dudes, our cool guys. So let's see, we'll say the lighter dice is the boss. Okay, well, I can pick where the boss is, and the other guy goes in on this side over here. So we're going to put him in over here. You know, to be honest, I kind of just want the boss to be with him, right? Because he's right here, right there. Kind of want the boss to be near him, but also it'd make more sense if he was on the other side of the table. Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll put him in on this side of the table over here instead. We'll put him in by the, like, digital stripper, because that's kind of funny. Huzzah! Whop. There he is. Right there by the digital stripper. Okay, and then we are ready to roll. How do we choose? Alright, we're not going to do random events because this is our first game and we have enough to worry about. How do we choose initiative? That feels like it should be in the base rules. Let's say general principles, preparation, terrain, morale. Do we just go back and forth? Let's see. Each round, players activate all heroes first, and then the AI activates all units in order from the closest to a hero to the furthest. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So if anyone wants to see where that is, that's right here under playing a game. God, these rules are so simple and great. I love this. It's so good. All right, well, let's rock. So my guy here, he has a, the boss has a, he doesn't have any special things doing movement, so it means he's going to get a 6-inch move. And I can choose, where is the thing? Alright. I can rest, I can hold, I can advance, I can rush, I can charge, or I can use a skill. And I get to do one action and one skill action. Okay, so I tell you what. He's going to go ahead and he is just going to move his 6 inches and see if he can actually shoot anyone. That's what he's going to try to do. So, huzzah. This really cool Necromunda roller. You know, if he moves out there, he might just get shot up by the grunts that are out there. So, you know what he's going to do? He's going to move up to the other side of this couch. And he is going to do a skill action to try to see what this dice is. Now, the skill action is Discover. The hero may reveal one search token in line of sight within 6 inches by passing a will test, or may reveal it and pick it up without needing to roll within 1 inch of it. Okay, so that's what he's in. Okay, so we're going to do that. That's over here if anyone's curious. And then what we're going to do is we're going to, for our boss, we're going to discover a search token. Alright, yeah, that's cool. We want standard, I guess standard loot, I guess. That's random loot. I guess we'll do standard loot, I guess. Oh, okay, so this just gives me the table to roll on. That's handy. I thought it was going to roll for me, though. But still handy. Alright, well, let's roll our dice. Let's see what we get. Alright. I rolled a 6. What is that? A credit stash. Replace the treasure marker, which contains a random amount of credits. It contains 5 credits. Okay. Well, I guess I can actually click him up and give him 5 credits. That's actually really handy, to be honest. Okay, not a particularly exciting activation for him, but he found some bottle caps or whatever. Alright, over to our other guy, who is down here in this corner and kind of blended in with the ground. Alright, so you know what? He's going to move and shoot. He's going to actually try to murder something. So he is going to go up into there, and he's going to try to shoot the bug right in front of him. That's what he's going to try to do. He's going to try to shoot that bug. All right. So in one-page rules, you roll against a quality die for your attacks. This guy has 2 times pistols, so we'll be doing, let's see, pistols give us 1 attack each, so we'll be doing 2 shots with his little blasters. All right, and he needs to beat a 5+. Beats both of those, so that's pretty darn good. All right, and then our bug there is going to need to roll 2 defense die. The bug's defense is a 5+ as well. Does not save any and takes 2 wounds. He is toughness 3, however, so he's going to have 2 wounds on him. Bonk. Do we want to count down the number? Let's count down the number of wounds. I think that's more interesting. Okay. 1 wound on the bugaboo. Okay. Now they're going to get to act. And what is resistance? When taking a roll 1 die, and a 6+ that is ignored. Was a spell that is ignored on a 2+ instead. Oh, interesting. Okay. I actually need to roll 2 dice to see if he would have taken either of those wounds. He actually would have staved one of them off. Alright, so he's on 2 wounds. Psycho Grunt is tougher than I was expecting for such a little bug, to be honest. Alright, well, he's going to be the one that's going to activate first. And it looks like he has Razor Claws with 3 attacks. So our bug here is going to choose to charge. Like that. And I'm going to look up to see if the number of wounds you have affects this in any way. Defender must strike back, and if neither unit is killed, charges. Wait, number of wounds does not seem to affect that. Okay, yeah, it doesn't seem to affect that. I swore there was something like that, but I guess not. Okay, 3 attacks going into our dude there. Let's see, hitting on, what was it, 5? He's a quality of 5, right? Let me double check. Apologies. Yeah, he is a quality 5, okay. 3 attacks going into our dude, quality 5. None of those hit, thankfully. Our dude does get to hit back. He has 1 attack, also on a quality 5. And he hits. Okay, that's awesome. Does the bug save it? No. Does the bug shrug it? No. Okay. So he now gets to inflict a wound on the bug, and he gets to move the bug an inch back. because the bug technically lost combat there, right? So whoever loses the combat or takes the least number of wounds, like gets moved back, right? Because you can't leave models in base-to-base combat in this game, which clears up like a trillion billion errors, and the fact that that's a thing like blows my mind that other games have not adopted it, because it literally just fixes so many errors or so many like weird use cases and shit that are in games. Okay, now our bug there, he is actually super wounded now, so he's gonna do a morale test. So he needs to take a quality test and see if he actually is okay. So he needs to beat 5+, which he doesn't. So our bug there, after being shot and stabbed, is basically dazed, and he's essentially going to be dazed for the next turn. All right, cool. Next up, we've got our shooter. Whoa, that got weird for a second, didn't it? We've got our shooter grunts over there. So they actually can't see anyone yet. So what they're going to do is just do their move, and then as soon as they can see someone, they'll try to do shooting and all that kind of good stuff. So they're trying to get to the middle, like the center of the board. That's how the AI objectives work, right? Like it picks a point on the board, and that's kind of where the enemies will move until they can see somebody. So they're all going to move up. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy was kind of in the back. And the guy behind him was kind of in the back. There we go. A bunch of like Velociraptor shooter bugs. Now, annoyingly for my boss man back here, they can see him. Camera, why are you being so weird with the colors, my man? So, they're going to open fire on him. Actually, let me double check to see if I did that right. Are enemies in line of sight? No. Go to step 3. Are you within 3 inches of the AI goal? No. Rush to nearest AI goal. Oh, so they would have rushed. Okay. They would have rushed. So they would have actually moved 12 to get as close as possible to the AI goal and not shot this turn. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's handy. That means their AI isn't adapting like as you play, so that's actually a lot nicer, to be honest. Okay, cool. So that is the end of turn 1. What we need to do now is we need to raise the alertness, and if it gets too high, we have to generate another wave. So to do that, I have to roll a dice. And on anything that isn't a 6, I'll raise the alertness by 1 point. Blah. There we go. And then, yeah, that should be good. Let's see. None of my guys have stress. None of them have wounds yet. Okay, so that all should be good. That all should make sense. We're ready to rock. Okay. All right. Going into turn 2. To be honest, I kind of actually... One second. My camera's like, no, you can't move me around that much. I'm going to be a jerk. One second. Boop, 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 boop. Do the hustle. No, that got really weird. Why did that get weird? There we go. Oh, come on, camera. Stop being a jerkbag. Thank you. Alright. So, my guy here, he is going to... he's better at shooting than he is at melee. So what he's going to do is he's going to move, get within an inch of this, but stay outside of combat range of the bug. And then he's just going to shoot the bug twice right in the freaking face. And he's going to miss both times. Good job, buddy. Good job. Well, he's going to reveal what that thing is, I guess, because he can do that. So we're going to go ahead and do a search token for him. Let's see what we got. We got a 5, which is an equipment box. Okay. He gets a curing kit. So that restores health. So that's actually... that's actually really beneficial for him because he's a healer. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to do add item, and then I'm going to give him a curing kit, and we're going to add those items. Cool beans. Cool beans. Okay. Still working? Cool, cool, cool. Alright, well that's the end of that guy. So, I guess we will... Oh no, that one's being dumb, really? What? What is this nonsense? Deactivate. Apologies. Streamlabs usually doesn't have this problem, to be honest. I don't know why it's like glitching out on me so bad. There we go. Okay. Close, please. So yeah, so I use Streamlabs OBS for all of this. Usually it doesn't have any problems, so I'm really confused. But switching the video sources, it seems to be having a lot of issue. What the hell, Streamlabs? Man, I've got Windows 11 freaking out. I've got Streamlabs freaking out. What is this nonsense today? And now I have this Streamlabs settings pop up that's just like right in my view. Anyway, we're going to let that do whatever the fuck it's doing. And we're going to keep going. Okay, so we are down to my boss down here, who is, honestly, he's going to try to just take some dudes out, right? So he's going to move up because he actually has a really short range weapon. So he is going to move up and almost get into melee with these guys. He's basically getting like right in their face. His dog is going to go with him. All right. So, and then he is going to go ahead and he's just going to start blasting. So his weapon is super, super, super short range. Sorry, 1 second. Just... Apologies. Let's see. Is she working now? Okay, good. She is. All right. That was annoying. Okay, so he's going to start blasting. He's got a shotgun. It is extremely short range. It is a sawed-off shotgun, but it's got 4 attacks and 1 AP. So the armor piercing means that it's going to actually reduce their ability to dodge or take the hit, right? It's going to reduce their defense. But he's going to have 6 shots with a quality of 5 plus. So let's see what we got. So he runs up to them and just blasts in their face. That could have been better. That could have definitely been better. So it's going to be 1 hit with 1 AP. So the bugs there are going to try to dodge that. 1A1, they don't dodge it. This would have been a 0 anyway. So that is going to kill one of the bugs. Now, my boss can use another skill because he only has done the 1 activation. So he has a skill called Hunting Beast. Pick one enemy unit within 6 inches, and it takes 2 hits. So it's just going to flat out be like, doggo, go attack those motherfuckers. And they're going to take 6 hits. They're going to take 2 hits, right? So now they need to save against those hits. They don't have AP or anything. They're just standard. So we got a 2 and another 2. They have a quality of 5. So while the guy with his fancy shotgun only killed 1, doggo, being extremely useful, killed 2. Bleh. Now we can go over to the app and we can say this unit's dead. Now what that will do is it will release that unit back into the unit pool. So when I tell it to generate a new wave, that unit can show back up again, which is really useful, especially if you don't have like a ton of models. So it's pretty sweet. Okay, so that's him done. The shooter grunt over here, this little bug guy, burp, 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 there he is. He's stunned from being, or shaken, I guess is what it's called, from taking so much damage last time, so he's not going to be able to do anything. Also, we revealed this, and it was a curing kit, so we can take that off the board too. And yeah, so we're just going to go into turn 3. So rolling our dice for the alertness level, we're going to get 1 more alertness level. Bonk, I'll mark that up on the app. And then I'm going to go double check that I am doing that correctly. Okay. Yep. Sorry, I was just reading the rules for alertness. So just to share it there, at the end of each round, roll 1 die. On a 6, increase alertness by 2, else 1, which is what I've been doing. On your search of 6 times X alertness, where X is the chosen difficulty level, deploy a new wave of reinforcements or remove all alertness. This confused me for a second because in my brain, you should just be getting waves faster the harder it is. But I think what actually happens is when you choose a higher difficulty level, it actually gives you harder waves. So this is probably to help even that out a little bit. All right, so back to it. We basically need to wait for that reinforcements wave to come in because we are trying to do clean sweep. So we essentially have to wait for that reinforcements level, reinforcements group to come in. So in that case, you know, I might as well try to finish off the rest of these bugs and also try to get some more of these search tokens. I think we might as well do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my boss here and his doggo. They're going to move up and try to get within range of that search token, which they can. And we're going to roll for it, and we're going to see what we get. Roll for search token. Let's see. Survey says we got a 2, which is a booby trap. Remove the token and the hero is 1 inch. It gets 1 random condition. Ow. Okay, that's not very nice. My guy is going to be impaired, just like me IRL. Alright. So that sucks. Whatever the hell that was exploded or was a bad time. Do I remember what impaired does? You can go check out on the app. When activated, may suffer D3 stress to remove this status. Impaired gets -1 from all rolls. Ooh, that's painful. Yeah, that's really painful, actually. Ow. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Well, he had whatever's buried in that rubble explode on him, and it's a bad time. With that, we're going to go over to this guy right here. And he is... I can't move by that bug without having to fight it, I don't think. And I think I have to move and shoot. I think I have to do it in that order. I don't think I can shoot and move. Okay. Yeah, can shoot after move. Okay, so he's not really going to be on a move. So, I mean, might as well just, there we go, right? And we're just going to double blast with our pistols again. Hit it on 5. Bang, bang. 2 6s. Hell yeah, that's good. Let's see, does the bug save our 6s? He saves 1. And then let's check his other defense, which he does not get. So he's going to suffer 1. So Mr. Bug is gone. Blah. Nice. Okay, well, cleared the board there, which is probably pretty good. And since we've killed all of those, that actually means that the waves are going to go faster. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to roll for alertness again. Roll the 1. That actually didn't roll at all. Let's re-roll that. Roll the 6. Okay, going to go up 2. Puts us at 4. So what we're going to need is a 6 to summon more guys. All right. Well, I might as well try to get the rest of these search tokens. So, my boss over there, he is going to move up and try to get to this search token. He's not going to be able to get super close to it, but he can get over to this ATM at least. So that's what he's going to do. Let's see. Over to the ATM. I should have put one at the ATM. That would have been cool. And then our friend down here who just killed that brain bug, he's going to try to move up and around and get to the one over there, but he's not going to quite be able to make it. So we're going to put him here, right there. How does... It just occurred to me I should probably take a stress hit on my boss is what I probably should have done. Let me look at how that works. Let me look up stress real quick. Figure out where that is. What is stress? Okay. Huzzah. Cleanups, chapters, difficulty, the shop, injuries, progression. Search tokens, hazards, centuries, okay. Random events, okay. Stress is not in the campaign booklet. If a hero suffers stress, which brings it over its endurance value, then it takes that many wounds instead. Ah, okay. So that's what stress is. Okay, all right. So my guy's gonna clear his. He's gonna clear his disease, because that disease is gonna be bad. He's gonna clear his impaired, and he's gonna take D3 stress. So let's do that. So he's gonna take 3 stress. He has an endurance of 4, so that's probably okay. But that sucks. That's a lot of stress. Welcome to life, my friend. All right, cool. So that completes that round. Roll a dice for our alertness. We got a 6, which means that we're actually going to spawn in another wave. So alertness has gone to 6. Oh, and this is actually, I think, really worth showing. When I moved it to 6, it actually triggers a flag that says alertness has reached 6. That's pretty cool. So we're going to generate a wave. What do we got? 3 assault grunts and 1 psycho grunt. Okay, so a whole melee group. Ugh. I guess we'll just reuse the same Psycho Grunt. Alright, so we have some melee focused jobbers now. Scree. That's pretty cool. They're pretty sweet. I like them quite a bit. Stabby Claw Boys. All right, so let's figure out where the Stabby Claw Boys are going to go, because they work actually as a pack. They're going to go on a 5, so I'm going to choose to put them over where my boss started, over in that corner. And then the new Psycho Grunt is going to get a 6, so I'm going to choose to spawn him over where the other Psycho Grunt was, within 6 inches of the edge. So, going into the board, we have 3 grunts, 3 stab back. There we go. 3 stab grunts, and we've got our Psycho Grunt over there, coming in for fun times. Okay. Well, I need to kill this group, and then I can pick up my item and complete the primary objective. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have my boss go idle to clear that 3 stress. And that's going to eat his turn. And then I'm going to have Mr. Pistols move up. And he's going to see what that search token is right there. Because we might as well try to get as much loot as possible. Okay. He got a 5, which is an equipment box. And this guy got really lucky. And he now has another curing kit. Wow. Okay, dude, that's pretty badass. Okay, yeah, that's awesome. Cool. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's do the Psycho Grunt first. So it's going to go ahead, and the Psycho Grunt, I think, only has a 6-inch move. It wasn't important before, it is now. He has Strider, which lets him move over difficult terrain. And he can help people with casting, but nobody on the board has casting, so he's just kind of like a little brain bug, I guess, with a whole bunch of claws. All right. Actually, he can't see anybody. Yeah, he really can't see anybody, so he's just essentially going to rush. He's just going to rush to the middle. Like that. And then our shooter boys can. So let's see what their rules say. Boop. Advance only is needed to shoot closest, else charge closest. No rush to closest. Okay. So we're going to be rushing to the closest, which is... Let's see, what is rush? Rush is... Rush is a 12-inch move. These guys gain +4 to that, I believe, because they are fast. Oh, wow. Can they actually charge? It's a 12-inch move. So they're going to have a 16-inch move. Can they actually charge from there? Holy shit, they can. Okay, they're actually going to charge. Wow. Rip-a-rooney, my man. Bonk. Bonk. And big bonk. You just got attacked by freaking bug raptors, dude. That sucks for him. So they're going to get +1, I believe, to their attacks because they charged. Let me double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. No, I guess because they don't have Furious or whatever it is. Yeah, I guess it's Furious that does that. Okay, so they're just going to get their attacks. So we're looking at 6 attacks into this guy because there's 3 sets of Razor Claws here, and they all get 2 attacks. So RIP, my medic. He's about to get chewed up. Let's see what we got. It's going to be 1 hit. We're looking at, what are they? Quality 5, I'm assuming, for melee. Quality 5. So we're looking at 3 hits going into my medic. Oof. Oof. They don't have any AP or anything, do they? Thankfully not. Thankfully not. Sadly, his defense is a 6+. Oh, this hurts. This hurts. This hurts. This hurts. Well, he saved 1 and took 2. That's unfortunate. How much life does he have? Please tell me it's more than 2. Okay, I'm assuming that's their life is the endurance. I'm assuming. Let me double check that real quick. Because normally in 1-page rules, everything has 1 life unless it's denoted by a certain amount of tough. So I'm assuming endurance is because I did not see tough on my guy. Unless I'm blind and it's somewhere here. Oh, okay. There it is. They do have tough. Okay, so it's not endurance. It's just regular tough. Okay, good. That makes sense because then it's not a weird special rule for the hero. Okay, so he's going to take 2 wounds, which is going to drop him down to 7 tough. He's actually quite a tough bastard. And then he's going to hit back with his knife. And he's not going to hit shit with a 3. So he's going to get knocked forward 1 inch. As the raptors ran up and out of nowhere and stabbed him in the back. Okay. Well, that is the end of that round. Ouch for a lot of these guys. Big ouch. So we're going to roll to see how the alertness goes. Goes up as 1. Bonk. Note that on the website. Actually, the website, while probably a little annoying with me having to switch back and forth, like from a YouTube perspective, right? Is actually really nice for solo play. Like I literally don't have to remember this stuff because I'm ticking it on the website, and that's really cool. Like just super, super good. Like I don't need to remember what the alertness is at right now, right? I don't need to be like, oh, okay, well here's the alertness dice, and you know, I don't need to do all that kind of fiddly shit. The website's doing it. That's really fucking sweet, to be honest. It's nice. It's just like way less in your head case while you're doing that, so it's super good. Okay, well, we got Shotgun Guy, so he's gonna do Shotgun Guy kind of stuff. His shotgun, I think, is 3 inches, right? Is it 3 inches? It's really, really short. Okay, it's a range of 6. Okay, cool. All right, so what I'm gonna do with him is I'm gonna move him over here, so he's close to this wall, like that. And he's going to blast into those raptors. All right, so we're looking at 4 shots again going into the raptors. Hitting on 5s with AP1. 1 hit, which is, let's see if it gets saved. It does. The raptor saves the hit, which is unfortunate because it rolled a 6. And then he's going to send his dog in to go fight them. So they're going to take 2 more hits. So they need to save 2 more hits. They do not. So they're actually going to lose 2 guys. Rip. That dog ability is OPAF. Oh, that's really good, man. Yeah, that's fantastic. That 10 out of 10, that dog ability. It's been doing work. All right, and then you know what? The Mr. Double Pistol is just going to put 2 rounds into the other raptor. So 2 shots going in on 5s. He must really be screwed up because he's totally missing. Yeah, and I guess he doesn't. I guess he can do a skill action too, right? He can. Let's see. Let's look at what those are real quick. Let's see. He can discover. There's nothing to discover. He can push. He can scurry. Oh, crap. Oh, no. I guess my boss guy used the dog attack, which is a hero skill. Not much point in scurrying, to be honest. Not really much point in pushing either, because we're not like near a ledge or anything. So let's see. He can try to discover. Let's see. Let's try to reveal what this is. Yeah, we're within range to do that. So we're going to try to reveal that. So we're going to go ahead and take a will test. And his willpower is not terrible. His willpower is a 4+. All right, that's actually pretty good. So we're going to take a will test, and we're going to see if we can see what that is. We cannot, because I rolled a 2. Okay, cool. So that means it's going to be bug time again. So our bug friend here is going to charge back in. Rawr. He's going to have 2 attacks now because his bug velociraptor friends are dead. That's going to be 1 hit. Does my guy save it? Let's see. What does that say? That says a yes. All right. My guy's going to hit back. On a 5. That works. Does the bug save it? He does not. Wow. Okay. Clearing heads, I guess. That's pretty good. Okay. Well, we now have the brain bug there. And I guess he will also charge into Mr. Double Pistols. Mr. Double Pistols is now defending and attacking on 6s. At least I'm pretty sure that's how... there's this thing called Fatigued. The end of an activation in which they charge or after striking back, units hit on unmodified rolls of 6 in melee. Okay, so they still defend on their regular value. Okay, that's good. So let's see what we get. We got the Assault Grunts are destroyed. We've got a Psycho Grunt who has 3 attacks going in. Okay. Chung, chung, chung. Damn. Okay, so that's 2 hits. My guy save it? He does not. Ow. He does get to hit back, which he doesn't do jack shit for. So, and then down to 5. Bonk. And he gets knocked back an inch. Okay. That's the end of that round, so we're going to roll for alertness, which is going to be a +1. Bonk. And we will go ahead and do next round. So, yeah, you know what, screw it. We're going to try to get to that token. So my boss is going to go up. Because I'm pretty sure there's no like climb rolls on this, right? It's just all regular distance. Mission, moving, objectives, board. Yeah, it's not difficult terrain or anything, so I'm gonna do dead zone rolls there and just say you can basically go straight up anything. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. All right, so he's gonna go straight up, and then he's gonna take his shot, 4 shots into the brain bug. None of them hit. And then he could bite the brain bug. He could bite the brain bug and then search and take stress. I think that's probably the best course of action. So the doggo, who's been the MVP this time, is going to go in, do 2 hits on the brain bug. Brain bug is going to save on 5s. He does not. He's going to deflect it on 6s. He deflects 1 of them. Damn, okay. Bringing him down to 2 tough. He's too tough. There we go. Okay, and then my guy's going to take stress. He is going to take, I think it's D3 stress. Okay, it's just a flat 2 stress. He's going to take a flat 2 stress. We'll say this is the stress marker here. Where's the 2? There it is. As I knock the dice down. He's just going to take that 2 stress there. And that is going to now see what the hell that item is. So let me go look at the table. A lot of tables, but in like a fun way, not in like a there's too many tables kind of way. All right, he got a 4, which is a hidden cache. Ooh, let's see. He could get a courage injector. That just sounds like drugs. Flash grenade or a med kit. He got a med kit. Nice. Oh, I guess the curing kit cures diseases and stuff. I guess it doesn't cure life. Interesting. Okay. Bonk. And we'll throw a med kit on him, and we're good. Okay, well, Mr. Pistol's there. He might as well shoot into the brain bug and try to knock it out. I don't think it's going to be able to, but it's worth a try. 5 shots. On double ones, he's definitely not doing shit. And we're going to go over to the brain bug, who's going to charge him. 3 attacks. We're looking at quality of 5s, I believe. Pretty sure it's what it's been. Quality 5, yep. So we're looking at 1 hit. And my guy saves it on a 6. That was a 6, just for proof. There. So you can see the 6. Okay. My dude's going to hit back. 1 or 2. He's definitely not. But he's still got hit, which is more than the other guy, so he's going to move back another inch. Damn, okay. We're probably going to get hit with another wave before it finishes. So this is going to be a 1. So it's going to, alertness is going to go up by 1, so we're halfway towards another wave. Alright. Crap. Well, my boss might as well come down. So he's going to come down. And he might as well shoot into the bug, I guess. Not much reason not to. So 4 shotgun shots. We're looking at 1 hit. Alright, because we're looking at quality of what? 5 plus? Is that correct? Yeah, quality 5 plus, 1 hit at 1 AP, so doesn't save it. Does he deflect it? He does not, so he's going to take 1 more wound. Blech. And my boss is going to send the doggo in. Huzzah! 2 hits. Are they saved? They're not. Are they deflected? 1 is, 1 is not. That's still enough to wipe out the bug. Blech. Hey, guys are having pretty good luck. They've killed 8 bugs, to be honest. It's all because of that freaking dog ability, though. Oh my god. That dog ability is fantastic. So, let's see. So that should have met the requirement for clean sweep, which was our primary objective. So let's see what we do now. The center of the table counts as a goal. When the last model from the first wave of elimination is killed, it drops an objective marker within 1 inch. Heroes may use a skill whilst 1 inch to them. If they pass a strength test, the marker is removed and the objective is completed. Okay, so he drops a marker. Alright. And now we need to go to my guy trying to pick it up. So I guess he might as well move. No reason not to. And he's going to try to pick it up with his strength. I think his strength sucks, but we'll roll for it. He got a 5. Let's see what his strength is. Please be a 5. Please don't be a 6. It's a 6. Okay. That sucks. Oh, you know what? He'll take 2 stress and he'll give that another try. Another 5. Another 5. Good. Good. We're off to a good start. We killed the bug, but the damn thing's too heavy. All right. Well, we're looking at alertness. Alertness level is going to go up by 1 again, so it's going to put us at 4 out of 6 before the next wave shows up. And we need to pick that damn objective up. So, boss man got to move up. He's like, I'll show you how it's done to pick up this objective. And he'll roll a 1. Fuck. Okay, that's fine. You know what? Sure. Just comedy of errors. Guys trying to pick this objective up. Rip. Alright. Next guy. Rolling. Try to pick the objective up. Gets a 2. Gets a 2. Okay. Well, he's not doing anything either. So I guess that's the end of the round. All right, Alertness is going to go up by 1. So we're looking at wave 3 going to be coming in next round, pretty much, unless my guys can pick this up. So Boss Man going to try to pick it up again on a 5. That feels like I cheated, but I didn't, I swear. So we're going to pick that up. Okay, now we have the damn thing. What happens now? We now move to secondary objective is going to turn on. So let's see. Secondary objective. What happens to the secondary objective? After the primary objective is completed, set up a random secondary objective at the end of the round. Increase alertness by 3 times. Ow. And then roll for alertness increase. Ow. Okay. What can the secondary objectives even be? Interrogate, safeguard, capture, escort. Okay, well, I don't know where he should go then. My other guy, but you know what? I guess I'll just move him closer to the middle of the board because then he can be closer to anything. So, bonk. I'll just move him closer to the middle of the board, I guess. Oh, he could have cleared his stress. Damn it. Oh well. Didn't think of it in time, so he doesn't get to clear his stress. Rip. Rip-a-rooney. Okay. So we'll roll for alertness. We got a 5 that's going to push us up to 6. And then we are going to actually go up to 9. So I am going to generate a new wave and then add 3 more alertness. What do we got? Same thing as the first wave. So 3 shooter grunts and a psycho grunt. Okay. There we go. Okay. Our shooter grunts are going to come in on side 5, so it's my choice. The grunts are going to come in on, the psycho grunt's going to come in on side 2. That's going to be over here. So I'm going to put the psycho grunt over by the 3D stripper thing and the shooter grunts. You know, the thing that is, I should probably choose the rule of cruel. I should adopt the doomed rule for that. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put them up right there because that is the worst place I can place them. So that's what we're going to do. And now let's roll for that secondary objective and see what we got. Okay. We got a 4, which is sabotage. Sabotage. Place 1 objective marker within 6 inches of the table corner furthest from 1 random hero, which counts as the AI goal. Heroes may use a skill action. The 1, if they pass a will test, the marker is removed and the objective is completed. Okay. So we don't have to do the secondary objective, but I feel like we're kicking ass pretty hard, so I feel like we should. So we're going to pick a random hero. All right, so it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so it's going to be him. It's going to be the furthest table corner from him, which is actually the one over in that other corner with the brain bug. So we're going to put an objective basically right where they started. You know what? LOL. We'll say it's the digital stripper because that's funny. So there's our objective right there, and we're gonna go. Well, you know what? We'll move this guy up. His 6. And we'll have him pop some shots at that brain bug there. The brain bug's going to get cover, though, because there's clearly cover between them. So he's going to pop his 2 shots at the brain bug. One of them's going to hit. The brain bug is going to save on a 4, which becomes a 5. So the brain bug saves it. The guy just shoots the couch. Now, I have my boss there. He can potentially head off those shooter grunts. But to do so, he's just going to purely put himself in the line of fire. It legitimately might be better to try to hide to get out. That, like, getting out of dodge might be the better option, to be honest. So I think that's what we're going to do. So we are actually going to rush. So we are going to rush all the way over there, taking our stress token with us and our doggo. And we are going to do a hero of action of sicking our dog on the brain bug. Huzzah! So brain bug's going to take 2 hits, saving on 5s. Saves 1. Does the other one get deflected? It does not. Brain bug's going to take a wound. Okay. Now we got enemy turns. So we are looking at, I guess, brain bug charging my boss. So that's going to be 3 attacks into my boss there. Hitting on 5s. One of those hit. My boss save it. He does not. My boss gets to hit back. He hits back. Okay, does the brain bug save it? He does not. So brain bug's going to take a wound, and my guy is going to take a wound. So many little dices now. Let's see, that's 7. He has 9 wounds, so there we go. And then he's going to get moved back an inch. Boop, like that. Okay, so the bug just came scrabbling over that couch and bit the shit out of him, I guess. So we got our shooter grunts. Can our shooter grunts actually see anything? I'm going to say no. I'm going to actually say no. So they are just going to rush. Boom. 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 And 3 gun raptors have now rushed down the board. Because, man, rush on a 24-inch board is tough. That is painful. So they do say when you play on a smaller board, you should condense the movement sizes a little bit, but I think it's actually kind of more fun if you don't. So actually these guys have fast. They have fast, so they actually get to rush 16. So that means they can just 100% just put themselves in the line of fire. And they basically just get to run up and start guns blazing next turn. Okay, well, let's roll for the alertness. I rolled a 4, so it's going to go up by 1, moving up to 4 alertness because of that secondary objective. Ouch. And then dudes get to go. Let's see. Alright. My dude is going to... Let's see, what is he going to do? You know what? He's going to scrabble up onto the couch. And turn around and shoot his shotgun into the bugs. So we're looking at 4 shots, AP1, going into the Gun Raptors. So we got 1-6, which is 1 hit. Do the Gun Raptors save on a 5? They do not. My guy gets knocked off the freaking couch. So that's going to be 1 Gun Raptor down, which is good. And then, you know what? Am I within an inch of that? No, so I'd have to take it not close enough to do it. I could scurry to it and then do it next turn, but I think that's dumb. So I'm going to have my doggo. He's just going to put 2 hits into the brain bug. That's what he's going to do. So 2 hits into the brain bug. Brain bug saves both of them. God damn. Okay. And now, let's see. Pistol Man. Pistol Man's going to put 2 shots into the grunts. You know, I really want that brain bug gone. Because it does 3 attacks. So 2 shots into the brain bug. Missing them both. Missing them both. Good. Good. That's great. Good job. Okay. You know what? We would have had him move first, and just stay out of range of the brain bug, and then try to shoot it, and fail. Okay. Well, brain bug is going back up onto that couch. Scree! To try to fight my boss. He keeps falling off. Alright, we're just gonna say he's on the other side of the couch. There he goes. He's going to try to fight my boss. 3 attacks going in. 2 hits. My boss Sam on 5s. Saves 1, takes 1. My boss gets to attack back. Does my boss have a melee weapon with 1 attack or 2? He has a 2 attack close combat weapon. Okay, that's cool. So 2 attacks. 1 hits. Does the brain bug save it? He does. Okay. So my boss is going to get bounced back an inch. And he is going to take 1 wound. There it goes. Okay. And then we've got our gunner grunts. And they will, since the dog is not a real unit, they will just move up. And they're going to pump their rounds into Mr. Pistol. Which sucks for him. So let's see what kind of guns they got. They have attacks to AP1 for biospiders. Ow, Jesus. I would have put my doggo attacks into them. Ouch. Okay. 4 shots going into Mr. Pistols. I think they're thankfully quality 5+ though. Yes, they are. Okay, good. So they all miss, thankfully. And now we need to bump the alertness up again. Because we are looking at another +1 there. I actually forgot to see if this bug was shaken. He would have been shaken last turn. So we'll go ahead and do it now. He would have failed and become shaken. So he's going to be shaken this coming turn. He would have been shaken last turn. It isn't going to make that big of a difference. So, okay. Poop. We were looking at 5 alertness. So if my guys can't get off the board this time, they run the chance of They run the chance of being hit with more mobs because they're kind of getting nickel and dime down by these little mobs, which sucks for them. Are there any special rules for sabotaging that? Like, can there be an enemy within range or not? Let me see. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and I'm going to have my leader shoot into the double grunts. So we're going to look at 4 shots into the double grunts. They're going to get cover though. Alright, 4 shots into the brain bug. Fuck it. 2 hits. The brain bug saved them. Saves 1, takes 1. Does he deflect it? No. Alright, so Mr. Brain Bug is gone. So I guess it didn't matter that he became shaken. And now we are looking at my guy. He's going to try to open this. See what it is. So willpower, I think he has a 5+ will. I'm going to double check that because I rolled a 4. He does have a 5+ will. Damn it. Okay. All right. Poop. Well, this guy gonna move over next to the thing too. Gonna shoot his 2 shots into the gun bugs. They're gonna get cover. One's gonna hit. Definitely doesn't save it even on a 4. So that means 1 less gun bug. Okay, now he's going to try to open that thing. He needs a 5. No, he needs a 4. This guy's will's better. He gets a 2. Okay. Good. Alright, Mr. Bug. Going to move around cover. Going to put 2 shots with AP1 into Mr. Pistol. One of those is going to hit. And my guy is not going to save it. Ouch. Big ouch. Okay. Well, we might as well roll for our alertness is a 1. So we're going to go back up to 6. We're going to generate a new wave. That guy is gone. 3 assault grunts and a psycho grunt. Oh. Crap. Okay. Alright, that's fine. We can do that. Alright, the assault grunts are going to start on the far corner, thankfully. So let me spin this around to the far corner. So they're going to be... Shit. They're going to be all the way over here. We'll start them inside this base here. And they're going to get a 3rd one. Huzzah. And then we're looking at the Psycho Grunt starting at a 4. So he's going to start over on this corner. So our guys really need to get the hell out of Dodge now because they're starting to get chewed up. But really, they only need a couple more rolls, and they really just need like one good roll, and they can get off this damn board. So as soon as they pick this thing up, they can get out. Now I could actually have them just skedaddle out, and if they get too chewed up, I think I might do that. But all right, we're gonna do the dude has the easier will, so we're gonna do this guy. He's not gonna move. He's just gonna 2 shots into that gun grunt and miss both of them, and then he's gonna try to sabotage the sexy projector. On a 1, he's not going to. So he's going to take... Nah, do I want to take 2 stress? No, I don't think it's that dire yet. Because he has 4 endurance, but I don't think stress clears between missions. So I think he's going to take this stress with him. So, going over to my other guy. 4 shots into that one grunt. Looking at only 1 hit. So the grunt, save it. He does not, so he's gone. So that's definitely in their favor. And then we're going to roll for a 5+, and we get a 4. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. All right, and all these guys, all the bugs, they're all just going to rush. They're going to rush and try to get to that target. So my guys essentially need to get the hell out of dodge this turn. Like this coming turn, they need to fucking go. I'm impressed, honestly. 2 like regular guys with regular guns have lived through this many rounds. I expected them to die a while ago, to be honest. All right, and that's where we're at. So we've got our slicing baddies there. We've got our brain bug in the middle, and we've got all of our guys holding up, trying to sabotage this sexy stripper projection. Well, you know what? We're going to do the guy who has the easier... fuck. No. We'll do my boss first. We'll do the boss first. He's going to try to do it on a 5. He gets a 2, so he cannot. So that's that for him. And then we are going to go ahead and we are going to shoot 2 shots with this guy into that brain bug. We're going to hit with 1. Brain bug doesn't save it. He doesn't deflect it. Brain bug's going to take a wound. And then this guy is going to try to sabotage that on a 4. And he gets a 5, thankfully. Oh my god. Finally. Okay, so this has been sabotaged. Maybe they downloaded the stripper file or something. I don't know. And now they are both within 3 inches of the edge. So they can get the hell out of there and escape. All right. So let's go look at the app again. There we go. Okay, so let's see. They destroyed this unit. And where did we wind up? Okay, so both these guys wound up with 2 stress. Well, I guess I could actually do all my stress and all tracking here. I don't even need it on the board. Let's see how many wounds they had. So this guy had 2. This guy had 4. Okay, and that's where we wound up at the end of the turn. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to complete the mission. Okay. Quest complete. Let's see. At the end of each mission, heroes restore 3 wounds, 3 stress, and all bleeding. Okay, so that's good. That's good. Let's figure out how many credits and XP he would have gotten. I was kind of hoping it would actually have done the credits and XP for myself, but like automatically. But it's all good. Let's see. Rewards. 5 credits, the chosen difficulty level. Earn double as much XP as the chosen difficulty level. Earn as much XP as the chosen difficulty level. Okay, so we completed both of these, and we're in difficulty 1, so that's going to go ahead and give us 2 and 1, and it's going to give us 5 credits. Okay, so 5 credits, 3 XP. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do next. Oh, okay, so he gets +1 skill or +1 tough. This guy doesn't have a good skill when he's not curing somebody of wounds. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to we'll just give him +1 tough. So it would be tough 10. Okay. Oh, I have my wounds backwards. Oh well, it's fine. 5 credits. He's actually going to go to 10 credits. I think he's going to get 3 XP. And he is going to gain +1 tough as well. Okay, nice. Okay, so let me go ahead and fix the wounds. So it's going to be minus. He's got 30 credits. Let's go ahead and actually go to the shop. Ooh, okay, nice. Let's see, what kind of stuff can we buy? Actually, when can we go to the shop? Is that like only between... Here's my buy and sell items from the shop before starting or finishing a chapter, but not between missions. Okay, how many missions are in a chapter? I guess that's up to me. Let's see. Each campaign is made up of D3 plus chapters. Okay, with each chapter having D3 missions. Oh, okay. So I guess I'll roll for that. So D3 plus 1 chapters is 2 chapters, and each one has 2 missions. Okay, so I guess I don't get to go to the shop yet. Okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead and just fix those wounds though. So let's see, we'll fix it there. We'll go ahead and save, and then we'll go do this guy, and he needs to have 1 additional wound. So, there we go. Okay, that was pretty damn cool. That was really fun. Yeah, that's nice and simple, and I mean, even for playing by myself, I'm looking at what, an hour and a half-ish, right? Playing by myself first time for doing really was a pretty long mission. We're talking like 6 turns or something. That was pretty damn good. Okay, so we gotta do 2 missions and then 2 chapters in total. So that's pretty cool. I think I am gonna call it on this mission though, and we'll do another one next week, picking up from where we left, because this is pretty damn sweet. I'm gonna be super honest, I'm even pretty drained and dead right now, but the amount of mental requirement for this is actually really low. Like, you don't need to keep track of a trillion things. Your guys only have a couple of things. You're only playing a couple of guys. It's pretty freaking great. This would be super fun, like, with, like, drinking and, like, 4 friends, right? Where everybody has 1 character. This would be dope as hell. Yeah, it would be fantastic. But, forever alone playing instead. So, but I'm going to go ahead and call it there. And I'm going to go chill and try to have a nice little respite before the next coming week of craziness happens. So, thank you guys for watching. This was very fun. 10 out of 10 would highly recommend, and since all the rules and the app and everything are free, no reason not to go check it out, especially considering you can play with any minis you want. Here I am playing with 40k and Necromunda minis on dead zone terrain. So, I mean, you basically do with anything you want. So, pretty sweet. But I'm going to go ahead and call it there. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good one, and keep on keeping on.